I think there are other forms of therapy that are more helpful for trauma. Like if you have true trauma, I think EMDR first.
Yes, I love EMDR.
Is probably a better bet.
Atomic Souls Podcast.
He's like, you got to try this Spravato thing that I'm doing. It's really helped me. And I was like, because I had already gone to the doctor, first my GP, and then I went to a psychiatrist. I'm like, I have ADHD. I can't concentrate on anything. I've got this fatigue. I can't, I could barely work.
Yeah.
And so he says, you got to try this Spravato. So I sort of reluctantly, I'm like, oh, I don't know about this. And talk to my sponsors. She's like, I don't know, but I mean,
yeah, that's most people's reaction to that in recovery is like, I don't know if it works, or like it's the worst, you'll relapse on it. So it's wild. Like
would you say it's controversial still in recovery circles?
Is, yeah. And like
very,
yeah, because some people, I do know people who have used it, got take home nose spray, and then did go find heroin and like relapse because it was fentanyl now. And so I do know people who have passed away, like the whole process of when it first started, like came out and was being pushed.
I don't know that the take it home is even an option now.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
I've heard it is here in Austin.
Oh, wow.
I've known some people. Yeah. So it's, but it's the nose spray. It's not always. Like,
I will tell you what my experience is and what I think.
I'd love to hear it. It sounds like it's working for you.
Yeah. I think the place that I'm going is quite legitimate because they do have some very strict policies in place. And I think that you should be working on this as like, this is your last resort. Mm-hmm. You've tried Prozac. You've tried some medications. You've tried exercise, right?
Yeah.
Like we have the studies. We know that if you have a group of people who are on antidepressants and you have a group of people exercising, it's going to be the same.
Yeah.
So if you're on the medicine and you're exercising, that's the magic bullet right there.
Double benefit.
But if you're doing both those, or you just can't even I couldn't even get myself to exercise because the fatigue was so bad that I would go exercise and then feel worse.
Yeah, more fatigued, yeah.
And so I go to this psychiatrist that my friend has recommended, and she says, well, here's what I think is going on with you. Because you have this history of ADHD and depression, I don't think it's either of those because, you're pretty self-aware. You're not saying it's those things. I think what you have is neurovegetative symptoms of depression, right? And when you're in psychology school, you think of neurovegetative as something that schizophrenic people get, right?
Yeah.
When they get catatonic, that's what they're having is neurovegetative symptoms. Mm-hmm. Their brain chemistry isn't working for them.
Yeah.
So she said, I think you're having neurovegetative symptoms of depression, and that is exactly what Spravato targets.
Interesting.
So what Spravato does is it kind of goes into your brain and it starts to rewire things. Yeah. Now, I will say this is not one of those treatments that I think you need to take on lightly because it's a time commitment.
Yeah, because you have to go there for like an hour or two.
2.
Right? Yeah, okay.
Yeah. In the beginning, it's twice a week for 2 hours.
Wow.
You're spending 4 hours a week sitting in. Luckily, the chairs are very comfortable.
That's nice.
They have little comfy chairs that you go sit in. They have like little heat and even has a little vibration. Nice. They just have them lined up in a row. And I think it's like 6 people
like
in this
IV
room.
bar.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Exactly. And it's real cute. This office has like little curtains between the chairs and it has a little light and you can turn the light on or off and a little fan. You can turn the fan on or off. So it's a very comfortable environment for it. And they come in, they take your blood pressure, and then they give you your first spray. Yeah. The first couple of weeks, I think it was just 2, and then after like 2 or 3 weeks, they added a third. Okay. So I'm on the full dose now. Okay. And
have you ever done the like intramuscle one or just the nose spray? Okay.
Only the nose spray. I like it because I like things that are FDA approved. I'm a big fan. I'm like, this is therapeutic and I need to do this the right way. So, you go there and really the first 40 minutes, it can be a pretty psychedelic experience. I would say for me, I like to put on my kind of, rave music and lean back the chair and chill out and listen to electronic music. My friend Kevin is more into punk music, so that's what he likes to listen to.
Yeah.
I love music videos, so I've been watching a lot of those. And it's just, I will say that after, I think, let's see, about how many weeks? 12 weeks.
Wow.
I think I had like my top of the heap because it was like I did it and I went on an empty stomach and it was like, woo, it was so strong. I was like, wow. And but it's never been a bad experience. It's a weird experience. And I think if you maybe have a history of never having done something like that before, illegal drugs.
Yeah.
I mean, I grew up in the rave scene, so I definitely had some of those experiences.
Yeah. Did you ever do ketamine on the streets?
No, I never did. But I've done other stuff that's similar. It's ketamine adjacent.
Yeah.
But it's very, but it feels very contained. I think when you're out there not in recovery, you're running around. Maybe you're, looking for more drugs.
Yeah, you're not dosing it correctly.
Yeah. You're out there, you're living the life. And for me, this felt like a very contained, calm experience.
Okay. Yeah, because that is a question I get is like, is it like a bad trip? Like,
not for me. Not for me.
People have bad
but
trips.
I will say this, I came to this experience with years of therapy and years of recovery.
Right.
Years of these things. And if you're coming in there and you're like, well, I'm going to do ketamine because that's the easier, softer way. I don't think that's what you need to do.
That's a lot of times what we hear. Yeah.
Right. I don't think I don't think it's going to be helpful for you because if you're talking about basically kind of reestablishing some patterns in your brain that have gotten off. Like we're working with neurotransmitters here.
Yeah.
And my psychiatrist over there really like, one day she was out and the other psychiatrist talked to me and she was like, you can journal. And I was like, I don't want to journal. I just want to listen to my music,
Yeah.
I think sometimes people are trying to make it a little different than what it should be. I mean, I think there are other forms of therapy that are more helpful for trauma. Like if you have true trauma, I think EMDR first.
Yes, I love EMDR.
Is probably a better bet, right?
Interesting, because we have people who they think that ketamine is going to like fix it because that's kind of how it's promoted here in Austin. Is like you get the ketamine dose and then you like do therapy and process your trauma. That's what's kind of being marketed around town. Or like that it'll just fix your brain for you. Like kidding.
I think it can fix brains if they have neurovegetative symptoms.
Very specific, yeah.
It's a very specific thing.
symptom, not like a whole brain rewiring.
Yes. Well, and I think when people think a drug is going to fix everything, that's a whole different problem.
Right. Yeah.
And one thing I will tell you, being a therapist as many years as I have been, is that behavioral change is like, that's the hardest thing, right?
Yeah.